Pedro Pascal suffering from a little overexposure, are we? Getting a taste of that Charizard treatment, getting a taste of that Lucario treatment, and now people are sick of you. Should Marvel have cast Pedro Pascal as their leading role? Short answer, no. Long answer, no, and here's why. Pedro Pascal is overexposed, if only because the Marvel casting was the straw that broke the camel's back. Marvel cast Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards early in February of 2024, actually on Valentine's Day. By then, he had already done The Last of Us Season 1, The Mandalorian since 2019, he was under contract for The Gladiator 2, which no one asked for, not to mention other big projects he's worked on around that time, Wonder Woman 1984, and The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
I want to reconsider! I'm a forgiving man!
Now, I like Pedro Pascal, even if he does get a little close, but there was always a risk of overexposure. And for Marvel not to consider that a mixture of superhero fatigue and a mixture of Pedro Pascal fatigue could result in an explosion of mid in terms of box office dollars is a huge oversight. Mistakes were made, big bozo activities. Now, to be fair, I didn't start seeing the Pedro Pascal hate until after The Last of Us Season 2 came out, which flopped due to no fault of his own. But that, coupled with the explosion of the Fantastic Four trailer showing him cast in a role that will span over the next few years, was a pill that was hard for a lot of fans to swallow. Not to mention he's starring in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie set to release in May of 2026. Disney is married to Pedro Pascal for the foreseeable future. For the few of you guys who've actually watched my videos because I'm new, you guys know I'm all about the aesthetic, and Pedro Pascal does not have the aesthetic. Marvel could have casted Ken Jennings for all I care. He's the smartest guy I know. At least he knows that Mr. Fantastic doesn't typically have facial hair. If you CGI it off, it's gonna look terrible. If you shave it off, it's gonna look even worse. Sure, I approved of John Krasinski's look, but that's mostly because he has teleportation on lock and he doesn't last that long on screen. I've said this before, the best Mr. Fantastic is the OG Mr. Fantastic, Johann Gruffet, for a few simple reasons. He has the aesthetic down pat. He knows how to unwind, he knows how to relax. He's a proper stretchy lad showing us real feats of stretching. And he flew this flying scat pack, the Hemi.
Hemi? Of course.
Pedro Pascal is tense, literally. His shoulders were popping out like he was in an early 2000s music video. The only way for him to redeem himself is by eating the jawbreaker. Come on, you know you want to. Oh, yeah. So why did Marvel cast Pedro Pascal? The answer is easy. Marvel needed a big boost to get the casual audience hype about their movies again right before Avengers Doomsday, so it will be a massive success. Marvel knew they had been putting out Make content and more Make content was to come. But all would be forgiven if Fantastic Four was a huge success. The plan seemed rational on its face. Hire a popular A-list Charizard, actor to get butts in seats, make a good movie, and make a bunch of money. The only problem is you can't slap mid in the face of the general audience time after time after time and expect them to show out in hordes just because you have Pedro Pascal. Now they have to sandwich Spider-Man in between both these movies to build up hype, and they have to pay Pedro somewhere between $7 and $10 million. Don't insult the casual audience. Big bozo. Comic book fans are gonna show up no matter what, but the casual audience is who you need to make those big billion-dollar movies. Fantastic Four was good and deserves to make substantially more than Captain America Brave New World, but it likely won't make substantially more like Marvel hoped. Brave New World making around $415 million, and Fantastic Four currently, at the time of this video, around $434 million respectively. For instance, Deadpool made $1.3 billion because of the member berries. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 made upwards of $840 million because James Gunn's got that neutron blood in him. But 5 of their last 7 movies have been financial letdown. But don't worry, more member berries will be coming at you faster than you can say.
Hemi?
So what does this mean for Pedro Pascal's future? Well, it means he's locked into Disney, baby. That money is blue. That money is long. Don't hate the player, hate the game. If there's a script going around Hollywood and you audition and you get the part, then you're a top lad. He's a good actor. Charizard is a good Pokemon. It's not like he's making bad movies. Hey, throw your boy a subscribe. As always, thank you for inviting me into your home and thank you for joining me in mine.